everyone. Noah St. John here from noahstjohn.com and appformations.com. How are you? Welcome to the Ask Noah St. John show. I'm here every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. I'm answering your questions about how to get unstuck, how to get rid of your head trash, how to find your voice and automate your business so you can have more time freedom, personal freedom, and financial freedom. All right, so I'm continuing my discussion of the most famous book in self-help history, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So that's our topic today. Now I'm continuing our look at this because this is Friendship Week, and I've decided to expand this to Friendship Month. So we're going to be continuing on with our discussion. And so I've looked at several of the most important chapters in the book, and I'm going to continue that today. All right, so our topic today is do this and you'll be welcome anywhere. Do this and you'll be welcome anywhere. Isn't that great copy? Don't you just want to know what that is? I mean, it's impossible, even if you just, read the, like on the back of the book here, this is the old version, or, the 1980s version. It says part 2, how to make people like you. Do this and you'll be welcome anywhere. I mean, who wouldn't want to know what the heck that is? That's really awesome. All right. So as I go through this chapter, right here, it's do this and you'll be welcome anywhere. So, of course, he tells lots of stories. And I love this story right here. This is just so cool. I'll read this to you. Why read this book to find out how to win friends? Why not study the technique of the greatest winner of friends the world has ever known? Who is he? You may meet him tomorrow coming down the street. When you get within 10 feet of him, he will begin to wag his tail. If you stop and pat him, he will almost jump out of his skin to show you how much he likes you. And you know that behind this show of affection on his part, there are no ulterior motives. He doesn't want to sell you any real estate, and he doesn't want to marry you. Did you ever stop to think that a dog is the only animal that doesn't have to work for a living? Isn't that interesting? A hen has to lay eggs, a cow has to give milk, and a canary has to sing. But a dog makes his living by giving you nothing but love. Isn't that beautiful? I just love that. That is just so clever. And of course, he tells a story about his little puppy. And anyway, so the point about the story in this chapter is this, and it comes into one sentence. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Isn't that very, very true? Let me read that again. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Send me a thumbs up, send me a smiley face, send me a heart if you agree with that statement. I know I do. I mean, that's so, so true. And he goes on, yet I know, and you know, people who blunder through life trying to wigwag other people into becoming interested in them. Isn't really that what most people are doing? Of course, it doesn't work. People are not interested in you. They're not interested in me. They're interested in themselves, morning, noon, and after dinner. Right? And he talks about the fact which is the most commonly used word, the most frequently used word in the English language. Of course, it's the word I, the personal pronoun I. It was used 3,900 times in 500 telephone conversations. Right? So that's the point. All right. So we are all interested, completely, infinitely interested in ourselves, morning, noon, and night. All right. So to do this and be welcome anywhere, we have to become genuinely interested in other people. And the trick is that adverb, genuinely. Of course, many people fake it, right? And well, first of all, most people don't do it at all, right? And that's why they're incessantly going on and on about themselves, right? I. And the point is, however, that as Carnegie wrote, you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in others than you can in 2 years of trying to make people interested in you. Now, I'm sure that we all have family members, right? We get together with family, like, you have a dinner or some kind of a gathering, right? And what does everybody do? Everybody's talking about themselves. And nobody's listening. You ever notice that? Nobody's actually listening to anyone else. And you see this at networking events. You see this at seminars. You see this everywhere you go. And you know what? We'll never not see it, right? Because human nature doesn't change. So what I'm suggesting here, and what Carnegie is suggesting, is don't fight that, right? Don't try to become the person that's going to just talk louder than anybody else about yourself. I mean, what are you going to do? Just keep going on about you, I. and expect anyone to care. I mean, why would they care about you? Why would they care about me? They don't. They care about themselves. So let's use that to our advantage. How? By becoming genuinely interested in others. So here's a few tips. Here's a few ways that you can do that. It's actually very simple, but also very hard. It's simple because these steps are very easy. They're simple, but it's hard because, well, we want to talk about ourselves, right? We want incessantly to talk about ourselves just like everybody else. So how are we going to do this? Well, here are some of the tips that I've used, as a result of studying this and other books, but mostly this one. So first of all, when you go out, when you go to a networking event, when you go to a family gathering, anytime you're with other people, set an intention to be interested in others. In other words, one way to do this, and this is a very, very easy, but again, very hard thing to do. It's simple but hard, which is to ask more questions than you speak, right? So in other words, what we all want to do is talk about ourselves, right? We want to tell about our day and our, aches and pains. Have you ever noticed that people go on and on about, every little ache and pain? And it's like, we don't care. We do not care. Nobody cares about your aches and pains, right? That's why I never talk about them, because it's like, who cares? Nobody. All right. So, but everybody's going on about it. So the point is just listen to them. Just listen to them. Now, I'm not suggesting that you let people be blowhards and walk all over you. Of course not. I'm just saying that, in a general setting, like a networking event, a family gathering, just let people talk about themselves. Now, here's the other thing, and that is to listen more than you speak. And here, there's a very specific way that I do this, which is this. When someone tells a story, let them have the last word. Okay? So here's what usually happens, right? Have you ever noticed you're at a family gathering or a networking event, somebody tells a story, oh, we went to the Bahamas for our vacation. Then what do you immediately have to do? Well, you got to top it. Well, we went to Hawaii for our vacation. Oh, yeah, well, we went to Fiji. Oh, yeah, well, we went to China, And then it's just a constant one-upping. I know you've seen this, and you're probably guilty of it. All right? Most people are, right? And we just go, we're just trying to constantly one-up. And you know what I do? I just let them win. They go, oh, we had a vacation to the Bahamas. That sounds great. What'd you do? Well, we went snorkeling or scuba diving, whatever. Wow, what kind of fish did you see? I mean, do you see what I did there? I mean, it's so easy but hard. It's hard because, of course, I want to go, yeah, well, we went to Hawaii, But who cares? They don't care about what I did. They're talking about themselves. Let them talk, right? And then, so the point about that is, and there's many more stories here in the book about this, and we'll talk about that later on in the book, about when you do this, people have to like you, just like that dog wagging its tail, right? I mean, we have a dog here at home, Maggie, and boy, I just love patting her because I literally, this is exactly what Carnegie said. I walk just near her and her tail starts wagging like, oh boy, I love seeing Noah. Now, how can you not love that, right? Because she likes you. All right, so that's my strong suggestion. What do you guys think? Do you like that idea? Do you think it's dumb? What do you guys think? All right, so that's my strong suggestion for you is, you know what? When other people are talking, when other people are telling their story, just let them tell their story. Just listen and then ask a few questions, and guess what? There's another sentence, I'm pretty sure it's in this book, and we'll get to it sooner or later, but it's, when you talk to people about themselves, they'll listen for hours. That was Disraeli said that, I just remembered. When you talk to people about themselves, they will listen for hours. And that is true and will always be true. And let me just mention here that if you want to learn more about getting rid of your head trash, especially around the topic of money, just go to noahstjohn.com and you can get my new book. It's called Get Rid of Your Head Trash. It's over there at noahstjohn.com. And of course, I talk more about this in my book of affirmations and Secret Code of Success and all the other programs that we do. But really, I encourage you to use this very, very simple but very hard thing to do, which is to become genuinely interested in other people. So our affirmation of the day is, why am I genuinely interested in others? All right, well, let me know how it goes. All right, so you can write me here on Facebook, send me a note at successclinic.com. You can use my contact form over at noahstjohn.com, but Always love to hear from you guys. All right, well, have a great day. And for everyone here at successclinic.com, this is Noah St. John saying I look forward to being a part of your success story. All right, I'll see you soon, everyone. Bye-bye for now.